What's up, guys? I'm just going to be giving my quick predictions for NXT TakeOver Chicago. I am very hyped up for this show. I cannot wait for it. I am more excited for this than I am Money in the Bank, because who gives a fuck about Money in the Bank? But let's talk about Chicago, NXT. I think this is going to be a really good show. First off, we have Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong of Undisputed Era defending the tag team titles against Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. I predict this is going to be a very fun, physical match, and I'm going to pull for the underdogs. I think Burch and Lorcan might get the tag team straps, but I won't be upset if O'Reilly and Strong win. But I know for a fact I'm going to get a chop fest, ass-kicking match. So I actually cannot wait for this tag team match. Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan for the NXT Championship. It is a damn shame that Aleister Black is the NXT Champion. Not because I hate Aleister Black, I actually really like Aleister Black, but it's clear as day that he is the least important thing on NXT television. That NXT title should be on either Ciampa or Gargano, since that is the top story. Black is an afterthought champion, and that sucks because Black is an extremely talented guy, and I am really high on Lars Sullivan. But I think Black and Sullivan are going to have a decent match. Nothing special, but nothing horrible. But it's clear as day that this match should not be for the NXT title, because this match, to me, in my opinion, is not worthy to be an NXT title match. There's just not enough juice for that even to happen, and Black is in the long run, Black is not the focus of NXT, and to me, the NXT champion should be your top guy. Black, clear as day that he ain't the top guy. He's just a guy holding the title for the real top guy, which I'll get to momentarily. Ricochet versus the Velveteen Dream. I like Velveteen Dream. Ricochet's pretty cool. This feud is mirrored in the same way that it was with Dream and Black back in November, and I think that this match is going to be your show stealer. I think Ricochet and Dream are going to steal the show and have a kick-ass match. Cannot wait for this. I can't wait to see how these two styles mesh in the ring. I think we're in for something special with these two. Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross for the Women's Championship. I'm not a big fan of Shayna Baszler. I like Nikki Cross, but for some reason I don't see Nikki Cross getting the win. I think they're saving Baszler for Brooklyn and Kairi Sane. But I think you're going to get a pretty physical brawl with these two, because at least Shayna Baszler, I'm not a big fan of her. I'm not a really big fan of her work, but at least she's presented as a legitimate badass bitch, and Nikki Cross is a crazy bitch. So we're going to see these two badass crazy bitches beat the shit out of each other. So I think it's going to be a fun little spectacle. And finally, the main event, the real main event, Chicago Street Fight, Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. And going back to my point with Aleister Black, Ciampa and Gargano, this feud needs to be for the NXT Championship, with either Gargano as champion or Ciampa as champion. Because these are the real top stars, and these are the real focus of NXT. Unfortunately, it's not Black, it's Ciampa and Gargano. This is the better. This is a storyline that's got years and years of build-up to this thing. All right, they stole the show back in April, and I predict they're going to do the same thing tonight. And I seriously think that either one of these two men is going to end up going to Brooklyn to take the title off Black. Tell you the truth, Gargano should be going in. To tell you the truth, this match should be for the NXT Championship. This match should be how I would have done it. I would have had Gargano beat Almas. Then I would have had their match from New Orleans. I would have had Ciampa win the championship. This match right here, this should be a big world title rematch with Ciampa as the reigning champion going up against Johnny Gargano, the hungry challenger, looking to get his belt back. In addition to getting redemption for losing to Ciampa back in New Orleans. That's what the story should be. Instead, it's not. But it's going to be a kick-ass match nonetheless. So I cannot wait. So yeah, those are my quick predictions for NXT TakeOver Chicago. Let me know what you think in the comment sections below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll check you back next time for more.